let Will tell it. He's never been like more happy in his life. I think he like did a little book tour engagement with Jada. I think I can, let's see if I can play the audio. Let me go back a little bit. Can you hear it?
A sloppy public experiment it is a sloppy public experiment in unconditional love. As I stand here before you today, I am happier than I've ever been in my entire life. Can you love somebody forever, no matter what? Oh boy was like, I saw you, man. I saw your face. Can you show up and love somebody for the rest of your life, even when you don't agree with them?
Yeah, so he say he happier than he ever been after all this,
So you see some typical. He's keeps doubling down on his same. This is how he's always been, by the way. He's always been this way.
Right.
Every tour, he's happier than he's ever been. Every tour he goes on to promote, he's more enlightened. He's learned more things than he's ever learned before, and he's more committed than he's ever been before to his family. And he keeps doubling down on the same thing. This is what's worked for him in the past. But you see some things, diffusing with humor. He always falls back on that. That's his coping mechanism.
Like we talked about earlier.
Yep, and then he doubles down on unconditional love. So no matter what. So in other words, clearly I see in my logical mind this person doesn't deserve my love.
Right.
But what I'm doing is I'm choosing to love them anyway. And that's what people have to understand is he is making a choice, both subconsciously driven, but also consciously, to continue to go to bat for this woman because this is his moral, this is his value, this is his principle, this is how he defines himself. And that's why he doesn't walk away, because it's like walking away from who you are. So people are thinking maybe it's the money, people are thinking maybe it's a spell. No, this is him being stubborn. I refuse to lose. That is his mindset. That is how he's won in the past. So he says, hey, I said I was not getting a divorce, and by God, and I'm not getting a divorce from this woman.
Yeah,
but he doesn't realize how that's to his debt.
He's like, I don't
he doesn't
get
realize
divorced.
How that's to yeah. He doesn't realize how it's to his detriment because he's standing next to someone who's like, good. You'll never leave me? Perfect.
Right.
Perfect. That means I can do worse. And she keeps pushing the envelope, because he'll never leave, no matter what. And that's his promise. That's not healthy.
That's crazy.
It's not healthy.
And the statement he said, like, can you love somebody forever, for the rest of your life, no matter what they do? And I say the answer to that is hell no. Like, if somebody does a string of things like Jada has done, if my wife was to do anything of the sort that Jada has done publicly to him, maybe I can love her from afar, but we not together, and you're not gonna keep publicly like embarrassing me, especially if I'm a man of Will's stature and I got all these accomplishments and I've done nothing in my life but to try to exalt you and put you in the spotlight, and everything he's done for her, the whole birthday thing, and probably countless other things he's done for her and set her up in life for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't feel like anybody should subject themselves to a person who doesn't care how their actions and moves affect you, make you look, and make you feel, and to hear. Like, I used to have a lot of respect. I think a lot of people used to have the utmost respect for Will Smith. But since the whole August thing and him like accepting that and tagging along with it and going on the red table and sitting there and listening to Jada talking about she needed healing and she found it in this young dude that was the best friend of her son, and like to see him sit there with that little sad puppy dog face, the shit really broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? And it made me lose a lot of respect for him. And every time she publicly speaks and says something to diminish him, it diminishes my respect for him. And it just makes me feel sorry for him. And that's a wild thing to say, because how could you feel sorry for somebody who's been the best, the biggest actor, the top earning actor, you know, for decades? You know what I'm saying? How could you do a guy like that? Like it takes a special person to do what
that is yeah, that's the mystery of narcissism. It's bewildering how they can treat someone.
Thanks for watching this clip of the Quote Goats podcast. I truly hope you enjoyed yourself and maybe even learned something new. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a clip, short, or full episode of the show. See you guys next time. Peace.